Hello, a very good evening. Welcome to the news on Prime TV on Friday the 16th of April. I'm Iftia Abdul Kader. First, a look at tonight's headlines. Arrangements for the inaugural meeting of the 7th Parliament are finalized. The first meeting is scheduled for Thursday. Campaigning for polling at Navalapitiya and Trincomalee has reached the final stage. Obstructions to air travel between Sri Lanka and Europe continue to prevail. And overseas, volcanic ash over Europe has resulted in the cancellation of 17,000 flights. And now for the news in detail. The 7th Parliament is scheduled to meet on the 22nd of this month. The parliamentary meeting is scheduled to begin at 8:45 a.m. The Parliamentary Secretary-General has intimated to all elected members that their presence at the complex by 8:30 is important. In the meantime, all-night Pirit chanting will be held at the Parliamentary Complex on Sunday in parallel to the commencement of the maiden sessions of the 7th Parliament. Arms will be offered to the members of the Mahasangha on the following day. These events will take place under the patronage of the President. The Parliamentary Secretary-General, in a special statement, has called upon all newly elected legislators and the staff to join in these pincomers. The distribution of official poll cards in Navalapitiya and Trincomalee will continue until Monday. It is now being successfully dished out to the voters. The re-poll at 37 polling booths of the Navalapitiya electorate and the Kumburupitti polling booth in Trincomalee will be held on Tuesday the 20th. Campaigning in these two divisions is due to end at midnight tomorrow. The Election Secretariat said 500 officials will be deployed for election duty. Election monitors will also join in their monitoring. There are 50,920 voters in Navalapitiya and 977 in Kumburupitti eligible to exercise their franchise. The police said they have taken all necessary precautions to maintain law and order. Basil Rajapaksa, Freedom Alliance Group leader of the Gampaha district, has expressed his gratitude to the people who played a key role in giving a resounding victory to the Freedom Alliance, along with the highest preferential votes to him. Mr. Rajapaksa visited several areas in the Gampaha district today and met the people. He expressed his gratitude to the people who enabled the Freedom Alliance to achieve a clear mandate to carry forward development in the country. Felix Pereira, Pandu Bandaranayaka, Sudarshini Fernando Pulle and Vasanta Senanayaka accompanied Basil Rajapaksa. There will be special transport services for the people to return to Colombo after celebrating the New Year in their hometowns. The Sri Lanka Transport Board has taken initiatives to continuously operate the special services organized for the New Year within the next 3 days. Special services are in operation from main towns up to the Colombo city. The Transport Board said about 400 buses have been deployed to cater to the needs of the public. In addition, the Railways Department will also provide transport facilities for the public. The department said a number of additional trains will operate. Welcome back. Still here at home, obstructions to flights between Sri Lanka and Europe continues. Authorities have advised air passengers to refrain from arriving in Katunayaka without making inquiries from airline companies. Many countries in the European region are covered with volcanic ash as a volcano in Iceland has activated. As a result, air travel to several countries, including Britain, is not possible. Authorities at the Katunayaka airport said that there are obstructions to air travel between Sri Lanka and Europe. Many flights to Paris and Frankfurt had to be cancelled. Flights which were due from London and to London have also been cancelled. Air passengers destined for Europe have been advised by the airport authorities at Katunayake to solicit information from air companies about the flights due to the prevailing situation. China has congratulated Sri Lanka on the smooth running of last week's parliamentary elections, the first since the defeat of the LTTE last May. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Jiang Yu told a regular news briefing that the Chinese government will continue to develop friendly ties with Sri Lanka on the 5 principles of peaceful coexistence. The Chinese spokeswoman further said that her country also supports efforts of Sri Lankan government and the people to safeguard national stability and development. The Foreign Employment Bureau has unveiled a special program to bring to book fraudsters who dupe migrant workers who are returning to their motherland. Foreign Employment Bureau Chairman Kingsley Ranawaka said the Foreign Employment Act has been amended. As such, they have the necessary power to nab such fraudsters and take legal action. It has also been possible to increase the fines imposed on them. Many of them have already been apprehended and produced in courts. Mr. Ranawaka said that the number of officials deployed to detect such persons has been increased. He added that the program is now operative countrywide. All state banks in the Kadawatha town have been brought under one roof. The purpose is to extend facilities for the people to meet their banking requirements from one location. Central Bank Governor Ajit Niwad Cabral declared open the banking complex. It was put up at a cost of 200 million rupees. The National Savings Bank and the People's Bank have already located their branches at this complex. The Central Bank Governor patronized in the launching of the construction of the Bank of Ceylon branch. Lasantha Alagiyavanna and Chairman of State Banks were present on this occasion. The Katunayake International Airport also celebrated the New Year on a grand scale with air passengers. The first peacetime New Year was celebrated by the entire country with pride. Employees of the airport joined in celebrating the New Year with keen enthusiasm. They boiled milk at the auspicious time and treated foreign tourists with sweetmeats. Melodies of veteran musician Anil Mihripanna were a highlight during the New Year period. Chairman of the Airport and Aviation Services Company, Prasanna Vikramasuriya, joined the staff in these events. The Ceylon Petroleum Storage Terminal Company has requested the Bowser staff to immediately report for duty as there is an urgent need for fuel distribution countrywide. There is information that fuel stocks are depreciating in certain areas as fuel had been stocked by the people in large amounts during the festive season. Accordingly, there is a need for the distribution of stocks continuously without any obstructions. As such, the chairman of the company has requested private oil tank owners and the staff to report for duty within the next 2 days for the efficient maintenance of supplies. Spring has also dawned to Nuwara, one of Asia's most scenic hill stations, with the New Year which was celebrated in a peaceful environment after a lapse of 30 years. The festive season in Nuwara got off to a grand start this week. It is really in a festive mood with the presence of a large number of visitors from all parts of the country. Following the defeat of terrorism, the people did not have any fear or suspicion in visiting the area to spend their holidays. Nuwara town became the leisure center of the European ruling class, and even today the town retains its unique identity. The government, along with the Tourism Ministry, effected development to the infrastructure of the town. Boat races, motorcycle races, beauty pageants, agricultural exhibitions, dog shows and floral exhibitions are some of the colorful events which are held. Almost all hotels, rest houses and lodgings were full to capacity with local and foreign tourists during the spring season. Today's foreign exchange rates.